Hey everybody, this is again from Discord with another Discord how-to video. Today we're going to be discussing Mumble. So the first question people ask me is, well, what is Mumble? Mumble is a Ventrilo type software that's much newer and open source. Now the nice thing about open source is it means that anybody can go in and make improvements and add features without having to worry about the licensing that's required with most company or big software. Mumble also uses a lot less bandwidth because it compresses your voice as you're talking and sends that over a data stream rather than straight like Ventrilo and TeamSpeak does. Um, Although I do believe TeamSpeak 3 now compresses your voice as well. It also uses auto voice leveling. You ever join Ventrilo and one person's blasting in your ear while another person is very quiet? Well, the nice thing about Mumble is that you'll never have to adjust people's voice. It automatically adjusts the volume for you so everyone's on the same level. It also uses a much better overlay system. What overlay is when you're playing in World of Warcraft and you see who's talking in Mumble right on your game screen. So we're going to talk now about how to install it. Well, what you'll need to do is come here to www.mumble.com and download whichever operating system you're using, Linux, Mac, or Windows. If you click here, this one defaults to Windows. Now that we've downloaded Mumble, we are going to install it. So you just need to run the install file. And it's going to be pretty straightforward all the way through. I don't think you need to change anything, so we're just going to accept the terms, click next. We don't need to change anything here, so click next and install. If you're running XP or Vista or 7, you might get a little prompt that you need to click on. So finally we come to this screen, which is a completed Mumble. Then over in this left hand corner you're going to see Start Mumble, so you'll want to click that and click Finish. Now, if you've never run Mumble before, you're not going to see this quite yet. What's going to pop up is an audio tuning wizard. So I'm going to cancel out of this. We'll get to that in a second. And what you'll see is this. Now, what this is basically going to do is set up your microphone and speakers. So you need to choose, whichever one is best for you. I'm going to keep mine at default, and this should also be at default. And then just click. Actually, you can unclick enable positional audio because World of Warcraft does not use positional audio. Then click next. This one, it's pretty much, you can just read through it and set it at what you need. This one sets your microphone. You want to try to keep it in the blue or close to the green, but definitely you don't want it in the red. Click next. Then for this, we definitely want to have push to talk on, so if it's not pushed, make sure you push it. Then click here and choose a shortcut, and then click next. We always want balance. Please don't go high because our bandwidth cannot support it. So go balanced or low even if you can. And then use text to speech and click next. And then click finish. I submit anonymous statistics simply because it's open source and I like to help them out in any way I can. Click finish. Then the next screen you'll see pop up, you don't have to go into configure, it'll automatically pop up, is certificate wizard. You want to, I already have a certificate here. However, in your case, you're going to want to create a new certificate. So click next. You're going to want to put in a name and an email. Click next. And it's going to ask you if you want to, it won't ask you if you want to replace it because you're creating a new one. So I'll just click next. You do have to export it, so I would just save it to your desktop or someplace where you're not going to forget where it is. And then just click save and then commit, and you are ready to use Mumble. However, the Discord server is not set up, so we're going to do that next. So if it's not up, click server, connect, and now this screen will pop up. Now I'm going to remove mine so we can create a new one. So down here you'll see add new, and you want to put in Discord as the label so you can identify it. Discord.mumble.com 3771, and your username will be the tune that you're going to be on. Now I already have Gen in there, so I'm going to use Atris for this one. Then click OK. Now when you click connect, it's going to tell you wrong password, and that just means you have to put in the password. So we put in our correct password and click OK, and we're connected. Thank you for watching this Discord how-to video.